Kyle. My name is Finitra, and I want to know more about Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey y'all, I'm Shawn.
And I'm Kyle.
And each week we have a new key that unlocks another mystery of real estate.
And as always, not only are we doing these videos to provide value for you.
Nope, we're doing it to drum up business for us because we're active real estate agents in the Atlanta market. We want you to hire us. We want you to trust us to find you an agent anywhere in the United States. And finally,
we want you to like us.
We do. And if you do, hit like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Well, this week's question came in to us from Finitra, and she wanted to know more about Atlanta, Georgia.
Did you say Atlanta?
That's how it's written.
That's hysterical. Well, I can't talk about Atlanta, Kyle, without telling a personal story. Can I have your permission to tell it?
Of course.
It was 1993, and I was 23 years old, and I was living in Erie, Pennsylvania. My mother had disowned me 2 years before, and even though she had lived 2 blocks away from me, I never saw her for years. So when the phone rang out of the blue, it was a friend that I had went to college with, and he was moving to Atlanta, and he wanted me to move with him. Well, long story short, and 2 weeks later, I was in my 1987 Nissan Sentra, moving to a city that I had never been before. And when I got here, of course, I was scared. I was young. I didn't have any family. But in the city back then, in the heart of the city, was gay people and black people. And both of them welcomed me with open arms. And they often said, "Welcome home, we are your family now." So I am forever indebted to this friendly city of trees. And as I sit here in my beautiful house in the sky and stare at this beautiful city that made me the man that I am today, it's a far stretch from that 1987 Nissan Sentra.
Oh, do you want a tissue?
No, I don't need a tissue, but you see why I have so much emotion to this city. So anyway, let's dive into Finitra's question and talk about my favorite city, the city of trees, this magical place called Atlanta, Georgia.
So the city has an interstate called 285, which is a 64-mile loop around the city. It has been referred to as the perimeter, and people have divided it into things that are inside the perimeter and outside the perimeter. The locals refer to it as ITP and OTP. Historically, ITP, or inside the perimeter, neighborhoods have been more liberal, while the OTP, or outside the perimeter, neighborhoods have been a little bit more conservative.
That's for sure.
However, things are starting to rapidly change as values inside the city are becoming so much more expensive. People are forced to live OTP. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to briefly have fun talking about the neighborhoods that are ITP, or inside the perimeter.
Yeah, in a city of 7 million people with so many neighborhoods, we're going to offer you a list of these inside the perimeter communities along with some commentary. They're as diverse as A through Z. So I thought, Kyle, we might start with A and work our way through Z. What do you think?
I think let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
On the west side, we have Adair Park, a pioneering neighborhood with beautiful historic homes.
In Midtown, we have historic Ansley Park, where the median income in this hood is $225,000. Need we say more?
Well, just west of Midtown is Atlantic Station. It's a treeless neighborhood in a city of trees.
Slightly southeast of the city is Boulevard Heights. If you bought in this neighborhood 10 years ago, congratulations. You're now a Beltline lottery winner.
Well, north of the city is Brookhaven. Let's just say when you say the name, you must put your nose in the air.
In the heart of the city is Buckhead. This fancy neighborhood is affectionately known as Buckhood.
Welcome to Cabbagetown. This charming neighborhood is reminiscent of New Orleans and its historic shotgun-style houses.
Did you say New Orleans?
New Orleans. Nolan.
Welcome to Kander Park. You know you're here when you see yuppie tree huggers.
Well, just west of downtown is the trendy art district of Castleberry Hill.
Welcome to Chamblee. It's almost outside the perimeter, and it is a nice community for those who can't afford Brookhaven.
Well, directly north of Atlanta is beautiful Chastain Park. It's a quiet, bougie neighborhood bordering Atlanta's largest 268-acre park.
And then there's Chosewood Park. It's an affordable Beltline living community just south of Grant Park, but not for long.
That's for
affordable,
sure.
That is.
Well, nestled up to the airport is historic College Park. The main draw to this area is the private school Woodward Academy.
Then there's Decatur, its own city east of Atlanta. It's known to be family-friendly with great schools.
Downtown Atlanta is basically a tourist town. It has the Georgia Aquarium, the World of Coke, and the Civil Rights Museum.
East Atlanta Village is a funky neighborhood that is reminiscent of Little Five Points 10 years ago.
The East Lake neighborhood is a country club in the hood.
An often overlooked East Point is a great value for its small town feel and location to the big city.
5 Points in downtown is simply scary.
It is scary. Yeah. Forest Park is OTP in the ITP.
Well, Grant Park is convenient to downtown downtown, and it's littered with historic Victorian beauties.
Super close to the airport is Hapeville, which is a convenient haven for air travelers.
Within Inman Park lie some of Atlanta's most beautiful historic homes. It's also known for its Beltline access and for its food scenes.
Thousands each year flock to Jackson Street Bridge. It's Atlanta's visitors' favorite photo spot in the city.
East of Atlanta is Kirkwood. It's filled with young families living in a community.
South of Buckhead is Lindberg, where people say, I live in Buckhead.
And you can't visit Atlanta without visiting Little Five Points. It's full of funky shops and great food.
Historic Morningside is full of old houses with new money, Haney.
While Morningside's direct neighbor is North Druid Hills, which is more old houses, but this time with old money.
Haney. And where we're filming today is the Old Fourth Ward, voted Atlanta's best neighborhood, full of unique and fresh restaurants and boutiques.
Well, the liberal neighborhood of Ormwood Park is a place where everyone is equal.
Oh. Nestled right up to downtown is Peoplestown. It's a neighborhood of brick streets.
Queertown, aka Midtown, this is where all the gays live.
Up and coming Reynoldstown, a place where you might say, you want me to pay how much for a townhome?
Well, just west of Grant Park is Summerhill. It's touted as one of the most up-and-coming areas in downtown Atlanta.
The neighborhood of Toco Hills is more OTP in the ITP.
And the Upper West Side community of Underwood Hills is convenient to the city and family-friendly.
Nestled right up to the northeast perimeter is Vinings, which is a beautiful neighborhood that is not Smyrna.
Virginia Highlands is basically the training ground for Druid Hills.
On the west side of downtown is historic West End, filled with stunning historic brick homes.
And the trendy west of Midtown is an ever-evolving use of endless industrial land.
So now we're at X, but there's no neighborhood that's X, so I thought we'd throw in some of the most famous gentleman clubs in Atlanta, like the Claremont Lounge, Swinging Richards, Cheetah, Blush, sorry.
Well, since Metro Atlanta has a larger gay population than New York City, we thought we'd offer you this for the letter Y.
YMCA! And Kyle and I were walking in Grant Park recently and unexpectedly stumbled on an elephant. So with that, we give you the Atlanta Zoo, located in historic Grant Park. So Finitra, as you can see, we're in love with all of Atlanta. Please, all of you and Finitra, subscribe to our channel as we do a deep dive into this beautiful city of trees.
And now that you know a little bit more about Atlanta, Georgia, be sure to tune in to us next week when we talk about the Atlanta Beltline.
Tune in to us every Wednesday at 1 o'clock as we unlock another mystery of real estate.
And as always, not only are we the Alexa and Google of real estate,
I'm Google.
I'm Alexa with a couple of Googles in the house.
That don't work.
But we also want to be your dream team.
That's right, your dream and this team. We specialize in single-family homes. In TLC, that's Townhomes, Lofts, and Condos.
And as always, tender loving care.
Aww. Thanks for watching our videos. If you want to buy or sell real estate in the Intown Atlanta market, we want to be your trusted advisors. And if you live anywhere else in the United States and want to be connected to a full-time licensed real estate professional in your area, we can help with that too, and at no cost to you. Kyle, I'm a poet, didn't know it. Anyway, connect with us on our website at yourrealestatedetectives.com.
In fact, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, at The Real Estate Detectives. And finally, we want you to like us.
Like us!
So if you found value in these videos, make sure to like, subscribe, share with a friend.
That's right!
Hey, y'all.
Hey!
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.